Closer look at extreme tourism following the disaster, of course, of that submersible heading to the remains of the Titanic. It is a growing industry, but of course, the lure of adventure is incredibly risky. Blasting off into space, trekking down to the Antarctic, to the depths of the ocean, or the peak of Mount Everest. Visiting the farthest reaches of the planet, once thought of as impossible, no longer a moonshot.
I think inside, people really want to explore. They want to know what's out there.
And for certain explorers, the sky's the limit for their extreme adventures and the price tags that come along with them, whether it's commercial space travel or visiting the wreckage of the Titanic. But experts say interest in extreme adventure tourism is booming across the board. Globally, the industry expanding to over $1 trillion in 2023.
We're seeing new technologies that are enabling the kinds of adventures we couldn't imagine even years ago. And people need to understand that there's very little backup and that there is quite a bit of risk.
But for many tourists, the risk is the reward.
It's unpredictable because it's nature, right? In Antarctica, you could be out kayaking or in a Zodiac, and you could be very close to whales. Or like when we're in Rwanda and we go to see the gorillas, I love taking groups to see the silverbacks. They're very curious, but it's an animal and you're in its world. So there's a level of risk.
Already this year, 17 people have died or gone missing on Mount Everest. Last December, a rogue wave smashed into a ship returning from Antarctica, killing one person on board. And just last week, an American woman lost her leg to a shark bite while scuba diving in the Bahamas. Luxury travel planner Ralph Iantosca says adventure tourism is becoming more mainstream, but that it's not for everyone.
A lot of people want to try something they've never done before. You need to do some soul searching before you do these things.
And of course, when you're climbing Mount Everest or going to the Titanic, those are extreme and expensive trips. But experts want you to remember that the risk is also there for smaller adventures. People have died parasailing, for example. So it's important to remember that just because a company exists does not necessarily make it safe.
Yeah.
So do your research and really be informed before you make that decision.
You just talked with a family who had someone that was a victim of one of those tragedies.
Exactly. Just 2 weeks ago, it was a parasailing accident. It's just, and that's one of the things that they didn't do enough research. That they tried to do some research, but they believe that obviously there was more information out there they needed to know.
Yeah, you can't just risk your life with any
Got to do your homework.
You can't.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.